Harrison. So without further ado, let's go to the Zoom machine and kick things off the right way with another Olympic gold medalist. We have 2 Olympic gold medalists on today's program, Kayla. You have won 2 Olympic golds. Katie just won. But I mean, that's pretty damn special. Would you not agree?
Very special. 3 is better than 2, in my opinion.
Yes. Are you a Katie Taylor fan?
I don't follow boxing super closely, but I've heard good things about her, so I know.
All right. Well,
hey, real quick, Ariel, before we start, just because I'm in a festive holiday spirit, someone said on, Edwards Kim said on Twitter that if I gave a shout out to Sarah Rose, who's apparently me and yours bestie, that he would do a shoey. So here's a shout out to Sarah Rose. I look forward to seeing a video of a shoey later today. Edwards Kim.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
That is great.
Please, questions to me.
EK, by the way, is a legend on Twitter. He's sort of an extended member of the family, as is Sarah Rose. I know these 2 individuals very, very well. Okay. Yes, they're not just random folks. So he is going to pay up. Yeah. Right. Good on you. Look at you. You're such a mensch. You're in the giving spirit, the holiday spirit. I see, the decorations behind you. This is a very exciting time for you. You're about to break the bank. Most sought after free agent. Before we get to all of that, though, could I just ask you, Kayla, were you shocked about what happened on Saturday? I mean, there you are in the front row. Your teammate, Amanda Nunes, losing to Julianna Pena. Scale of 1 to 10, how shocked were you?
12.
Wow.
Yeah, no, it was a heartbreaker. It was a heartbreaking weekend for American top team in general. And I think actually a couple weeks, if you start off with the Kyoji loss and then you go into the UFC fights, it was a really tough skid there for us. And for me, I mean, I was definitely shocked. There are videos of me like screaming and stuff, and I need to be more careful about how I show my emotions in the future. But this is why we have fights. This is the thrill of victory and the agony of defeat. This is the highs and the lows. And this sport is unforgiving, and winning is unforgiving. It doesn't care if you show up, and it doesn't care if you work the hardest, and it doesn't care if you're the most confident, and it doesn't care if you're the most talented. Sometimes it's just not your night. So you got to do everything in your power to prepare and handle all of the business that you can handle so that you have the best chances on that night. But sometimes shit happens. So I was heartbroken for Amanda, obviously. Congrats to Julianna. She had a great game plan and executed very well. But it was a heartbreaker. I'm still emotionally hungover, I think, from the weekend, just like Dustin, all of them.
Yeah.
It was brutal.
I think a lot of people are, and obviously it's a lot more sensitive for you and the team, especially considering how beloved Kyoji Horiguchi is. Wow, that was loud. What was that, a notification? What was that? I mean, I don't know. I almost went deaf there. Geez, for a second.
I'm trying to turn it off.
Piercing my eardrums.
I'm getting those offers. Those offers are coming in.
Right now, is it Eagle FC? Is it Eagle? I mean, it seems like everyone's going to Eagle FC now. Are you going there?
I saw that. I saw their press conference today. They got all kinds of hot commodities over there as well. Kevin Lee and Rashad and Tyrone and all kinds of studs.
They going to make a play for you?
I don't think so. I might be out of their budget.
Right. Also, it doesn't seem like women are part of the plans, at least off the bat.
Well, I mean, if anyone can change their mind, it's me, but I'm not in the business of making people like me. I'm just going to go out there and do my thing, and eventually they'll catch on.
Listen, we'll get to all that in a second, but I do want to mention you were so confident in your training partner's skills and in her winning the fight that you made a deal with Bilal Muhammad where if Amanda loses, you had to do karaoke of the song of his choice. If not, he had to wear the outfit of your choice to a fight. Now, I wanted to tell you, bad deal on your part from the get-go, because he can't wear whatever he wants. So the deal would have been
I meant like in attendance to a fight.
Oh,
like,
I got it. Okay.
He's going to be in the crowd. I'm going to make him wear like some lingerie or something. I don't know. I didn't know where I was going to go with it. I had all kinds of
I thought it was like walking out to the fight, which obviously would have
No. I understand the, UFC monopoly of.
Oh my.
I understand.
I love it. In the end, you lost. So when are you going to be doing this?
Fights this week, right? So I haven't been bothering him. Obviously, I don't like to have. I'm debt free. I consider myself debt free, so I want to get that off my shoulder as quick as possible. He hasn't contacted me. I've been letting him do his thing, but I'm sure that everyone will have a great Christmas present with my wonderful vocals.
Okay. No song choice yet, right?
He took a poll. I think Island Boy won, so I don't know if that's what he.
Island Boy's old.
Listen, if Island Boy wins, does that mean if I sing it, do I get to come on your wall?
No. I want nothing to do with this.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got to do something else. All right. Virna's on the spot over there. She's got her spot immortalized. But I mean, you have done enough. I mean, let's be honest. You just coming on the show repeatedly is, worthy of getting on the wall. I'm just saying. Okay. Have we made a decision? Let's get right to it. Enough dilly-dallying. Have we made okay, we haven't made a decision. I wanted to get that out of the air, off the table. What has changed with the UFC? 2 weeks ago, Dana White's doing interviews saying, not that interested. And now all of a sudden, multi-million-dollar fight, biggest fight in women's MMA history. What has changed?
I don't know.
How did we go from not interested to almost diminishing you to biggest fight ever?
I mean, I had a meeting, so I think that maybe, it's one thing to see me on TV. It's one thing to hear me talk in interviews and be all around la, 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 la. But when you sit down at a table with me and break bread and I tell you what my intentions are and you look in my eye, I think that things become a little more clear. No one sells Kayla better than Kayla. So, and he's a very smart businessman. He's been doing this for a lot longer than I have. He knows sport. He created the sport. So he must have a reason for saying everything he says. And I'm not going to question it. And I'm not going to talk shit about it or, go back and forth on it. I told you I have a job to do. My job is to prove to everyone that I'm the best in the world. And that includes him. He's another human. Obviously he writes the checks at the UFC. So he probably has a little more importance than the average fan, but my job is just to go out there and smash faces. That's it.
I appreciate that there's this mutual admiration society going. He did not create the sport. Obviously, they bought the UFC into the.
Okay, right.
Just saying. Let's be factually correct here.
Sorry.
Now, what is your relationship like with Dana?
Non-existent.
Oh, nothing. Because you did hint at like a weird meeting. You said.
I did. Oh, I've met him.
Yeah.
I met him years ago in Boston. The UFC had an event there. One of my friends owns a bunch of restaurants and nightclubs and things there. And Dana went to his restaurant and Randy, who I love to death, had me come in with the person I was with at the time. And the restaurant was closed. Dana was sitting at dinner with, 15 people. And Randy introduced me to him and said, she's going to fight for you one day. You have no idea. She's the best in the world. Ronda's nothing, blah, blah, blah. And it was the most awkward. And then I walked around the table and shook everybody's hand. It was the most awkward 5 minutes of my life, but the past is the past. We're moving on.
Okay. Have they made an official offer to you?
They've talked.
Okay.
I think things are moving and changing and progressing and flowing. So who knows what's going to happen.
Do you think Amanda's loss diminishes their interest in you?
No.
Why?
Because, listen, fighting Amanda obviously is it was something I wanted. It's such a weird thing. I don't want to fight her, but I want to fight her. It's this weird, I'm in a position where I want to be the best. She's the best. It's not personal. It's just business, but I also love Amanda. And I think she's a great person. I think she's a great mom, great champion. I have nothing but good things to say about her. So it's am I going to come out and say I want to fight Amanda? So my goal of being the best includes people like Amanda, includes people like Cyborg, includes the top fighters in the world. But I do believe that given enough time and given enough space to run free, I can accomplish it, with or without them. I think that it's ideal for the best fighters to fight in the prime of their career against each other. That's what everyone wants to see. So I'm here for it. But, me going to the UFC or not going to the UFC or going to PFL or going to Bellator, staying in PFL or going to Bellator, those things are personal. Those things are my decision and on my career. It has nothing to do with Amanda. It has nothing to do with Cyborg. It's about what I think is going to be best for me, my family, and my legacy, what I want to achieve in this sport and in this world. So I don't think that her losing affects that. I think that I'm going to shine no matter where I go, no matter what I do. I believe in myself that much.
And by the way, just to be clear, I agree with everything you're saying. I wasn't asking about your interest. I was asking about their interest, because what he was saying.
I don't think so. Okay. I don't think so. I mean, I got from the conversations had afterwards, I think that everything still stands the way it is.
How many?
In fact, maybe more.
Interesting. Okay. How many organizations are in the mix right now?
Oh, I mean, everyone.
Everyone.
I'm not trying to toot my own horn. Like
no. Listen,
I got a boxing offer.
I love it.
A lot of money.
From who?
What's that freak show? Triller?
Jeez, why do you got to call them a freak show? They're offering you a boxing offer. Presumably.
Yeah, no, sorry. No, I'm not.
Come on, Kayla. Jeez.
Sorry. It's a lot of money. I couldn't believe it. It was crazy.
Yeah. Okay. So has Bellator made an offer?
I don't know if they've made an offer yet or not. I haven't talked to Ali about that.
You've met with Coker.
I met him. I didn't meet with him. I didn't sit down and talk to him.
You obviously have, I presume, something from PFL, right? I mean, they have to be the front runner because they were, the ones that you. Good offer.
Great offer.
Are they atop the leaderboard right now?
I mean, I'm a loyal person. I have nothing but love for the PFL. They've been good to me. So yeah, I mean, I would say, they're the top of the leaderboard. I have. Yeah. Okay.
Let's rank them. We got PFL 1. We got UFC 2.
I don't know. I don't know what Bellator has offered.
Okay. Do you have a deadline?
No. I mean, I wish I did. That would be nice.
Well, you can impose the deadline. All offers by December 20th. No, that's a real thing.
No,
that's a real thing. Final offer. And listen, I don't know if you know this, Kayla, but I just went through a little free agency period myself. All right. And I said,
came out on top.
We came out on top. Yes, the collective we. And there was a sort of deadline where I wanted to know, so I actually don't think that's a crazy request.
You're right. I mean, I guess I'm still a little too nice. Like I want to make the right decision. I want to take my time. I want to make sure I do everything properly. There's a lot going on with everyone else. So I'm trying to just be patient, but we'll see. I mean, I know that PFL's got stuff going on. I know that Bellator's got, I don't know what Bellator's doing actually. I know Ali's got stuff going on. So I'm just trying to be respectful of everyone.
Kayla, what is this? I mean, when LeBron James was a free agent, he freaking sat in a room in Cleveland and every organization took a private plane and met with him for 3 days. And then he decided that he was going to go to the Miami Heat. I'm talking about in July of 2010. You're the most sought-after free agent in recent MMA history. You are someone that organizations are built on. You are the face of a current organization, and you're a future champion in other organizations. What the hell are you talking about? These people should be giving you an offer by Friday, 1 p.m. You should take the holidays to decide the offer. If you want to meet with me, I'll look over the contracts. I'll do what I have to do. In any event, you need to decide by January where you're fighting. Enough of this dilly-dallying.
Yeah, I guess. I mean... All right. Jeez, I'm not. Thanks for gassing me up.
Let's go.
You're right. Yeah, let's go. Let's fucking go. Come on.
It's Wednesday. What's taking so long? By the way, we don't need
Also, this is the truth. Okay. This is the truth.
Tell me.
I'm not in a huge rush right now because like mom life and training and trying to figure out.
All right.
Has got me. You see these circles? Okay. You see this?
Yeah.
See this? Like wrapping presents until 1 o'clock in the morning every night. Have you ever hung lights by yourself and almost died? Have you ever put up?
I'm Jewish. Actually, thanks for noticing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
a tree.
No. But you don't hang up lights for Hanukkah or anything like
that? No, we don't do that. We light candles. You don't know any Jewish people? You don't have any Jewish friends?
Yeah, you.
That's no, we don't do any of that.
Anyway, mom life is I got a Christmas party I'm running, team captain. I've been going to Vegas, been doing all these meetings. I've been running around with my head chopped off. So I'm chilling. I'm good. But everyone get your offers in by Friday.
Friday, 1 p.m. Eastern.
End of business. Let's go.
We don't need by the way, we don't need the full contract. We just need to know the numbers. All right.
Yeah. Give me the numbers.
Okay. Send it to Ariel Helwani at voxmedia.com. Now, Kayla, they're putting you on the broadcast. They don't put anyone on the broadcast, right? That feels like a thing.
Okay.
No? Are you surprised?
Listen, you and my manager are known to beef. I will tell you this.
We have a lot more in common, right? Than people think.
Yes. At that dinner, he did the one thing, the best thing he could do. He let me talk. So maybe they're just wowed by me. Maybe I just have that wow factor. As they should be. But as you know, they don't put non-UFC fighters on camera, and they don't put free agents that they're not going to sign. Of course. And now they put you on twice. Didn't they put you in New York as well? It did not put me on in New York. You were kind of in the background. Sure, yeah. Yeah, but I didn't watch it. I was there. Yeah, I know, but this time you were like featured. You're doing the flexing. That made me feel like something was happening. In fact, some people thought you were going to go in the cage after the Amanda fight, but there's no deal. I know. Everyone was like freaking out about that, like a Brock Lesnar thing. And that was not the case. There was nothing planned, just so everyone is clear that nothing was planned. That was not the case. I was just there to enjoy the fights, cheer on my teammates. But yeah, obviously, I think that, I don't know, people are interested. I did my job. You're doing a great job. I went out, I dominated. I believed in myself. Now I'm testing free agency and it's paying off. So it's a good, my life, I have first world problems. Is the weight an issue? No. So you would be comfortable fighting consistently at 145? I mean, not 4 times a year, but 2, 3. I believe I can. Yeah, I know that I can make 145. If you fight with PFL, if you sign with PFL, will it be at 155 again? Yes. Don't love it, if I'm being honest. Well, have you ever made 145 pounds? No. 4 times in 5.5 months? Have you ever put your body through that? No. There's no competition there. See, here's what I think you're debating. Security, a big bag, as the kids like to say, and competition and legacy. Correct. You're not wrong. How close is the UFC deal to the PFL deal? We'll see. Oh, you don't know yet? It's evolving. Oh, I love this. This is great. I actually feel the more I think about it, now that Amanda lost, they're like, okay, we need a new face, for that 145. We need a new person to hang our hat on. So this, while the super fight, and by the way, she wins that next fight, all of a sudden it's like when Anthony Joshua lost to Andy Ruiz, people are like, oh, the Fury fight's dead. And then he wins the next fight and everyone wants to see it again. So it's not that big a deal. But what about Julianna saying that you're a B-League fighter? What did she say to MMA Junkie? You fight B-Leagues? What about that? Yeah. Some shade. I'm the lesser training partner and I'm a B-League fighter and yada, yada, yada. I don't know. Were you offended by that? I think she should be careful. I think she needs to be careful what she says and who she says it to, because this isn't like I'm not Conor McGregor. I don't talk shit just to talk shit. I have a lot of respect for her. I think that she's a good fighter. But this isn't a joke, and you should be careful because I don't play those games. So we're not like, I'm not a B-League fighter. I'm going to be the best in the world. And if you think that's different, then step in a cage with me and find out. Is WWE in the mix? No, right? My God. No. Like they're a player, but we're not seriously considering them, right? You want to fight. I want to be the best MMA fighter in the world. Yeah. And I can't make a WWE, deal without my manager, Ariel Helwani. That's right. Obviously. Well, I was getting kind of nervous. Well, let's be honest. Lambert's an AEW guy, so he's not going to look out for your best interests. I'm down the middle. I'm actually the only real friend you have in this business, if I'm being honest. The only one who's actually looking out for you. You're going to I'm not sure I have any friends in this business. Listen, I am that. You're going to get an Eagle FC contract in like 10 minutes. Be like, oh, this is a great deal. Sign here. So right now, is there any out of left field, someone are not considering? Is there like a one championship in play, someone overseas, or is it really the usual? I told you that those Triller people. Yeah. I mean, I'd not like seriously. I mean, I was like, for that amount of money, of course, box. Yeah. What they were offering. But Big Jim, he was like, shut up. Like he basically was just like, no. So, there's no, I mean, you know what the deal is. Are we gonna talk about this the whole time?
No. Oh, actually, you have to wrap up because you have to go pick up your kids, right?
Pretty soon, yeah.
See, I'm a man of my word. So the point is, you're still fielding, you're still deciding. Would it be fair to say your heart is leaning in a certain direction at the moment? Just at the moment. Not saying final decision, but you're not leaning in any sort of direction.
I mean, we had tried to get a deal finalized with PFL before the finals in October. So,
what happened?
That didn't play out. I think just a couple of contractual snags. So, like I said, I'm a loyal girl. I believe in the PFL. I believe in the format. I believe in putting the fighter's destiny in their hands. But I don't know. There's like a lot of new shiny, like hotties on the block that are bringing me roses, and it's
a great spot to be in. No, it's not a weird spot. It's a great spot.
Great. It's great. I just want to fight. I just want to, I do feel like I will say after this past weekend, we talk a lot about, people in the sport talk a lot about star power and fame and all of these things. And I feel like I've been pretty under the radar for quite a while. I've kept my head down. I've done the work. I've showed up. I've fought. I've done a good job. But for whatever reason, now people are starting to take notice, and it's starting to catch fire a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe right at the perfect time, maybe right at the perfect time. So I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I will say I'm blessed, and I'm proud of the work that I've done, my body of work, and I'm excited for what the future holds, wherever that may be. Wherever I go, I can promise you that the best Kayla is yet to come. I'm in the gym training every day. Nothing's changed. There's no stopping me, and I'm excited. It's going to be good.
It's one of the stories to watch in 2022. Hopefully we get a resolution for your own sake so you can know where you're going to be. The PFL season starts. They've got a lot going on with a potential new TV deal in the works and all this type of stuff. They can't afford to lose you, in my opinion. So I think they're going to try to break the bank to try and keep you. So you got a tough decision to make, but it's a good, tough decision. If you need any help, let me know. And that's pretty much it. I just wanted to, take the temperature after this weekend, see where your head is at, your mind is at, your heart is at. And I hope that you make the best decision for you and your family. And also, I hope that you get paid truckloads of money because you deserve it.
Thank you. Thanks. I appreciate that. It's, I talk about this a lot in interviews, but it's a long time coming. When you're an Olympic athlete, you don't do it for money. You don't do it for fame. I got a $25,000 check and a pat on the back, and I was 16 and broke, and I was 12 years old, waking up at 5 a.m. to go run before school, and going to wrestling practice after school, then doing my homework in the car while I'm on my way to judo practice, and falling asleep in the car on the way home. I was so exhausted, and I bet on myself, and I believed in myself, and I believed that someday I would make it. And I do feel like I'm close now to hitting that. And really just, I feel super blessed to I have wealth beyond measure, not just the financial piece and the financial abundance that hopefully is coming my way, but the life that I live. If you had told me at 16, Kayla, you're going to be, MMA's hottest free agent, and you're going to be undefeated, and you're going to get to wake up every day and do what you love with people you enjoy doing it with, and you're going to have 2 beautiful kids, and you're going to live in sunny South Florida, and you're going to be your life is going to get so much better and so much bigger than you ever dreamed. If you had told me this at 16, I wouldn't even have been able to visualize it. That's how crazy my life is now. That's how blessed my life is now. So I'm honored, and I'm humbled, and I'm excited for even bigger blessings to come my way.
Very well put. You can go pick up your kids now. Thank you so much for doing this, Kayla. Appreciate you very much. Good luck.
Perfect.
And keep me posted, all right? Friday, 1 p.m.
Happy Hanukkah.
When is Hanukkah? It passed. Thanks a lot, Kayla. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. God bless.
There she is, Kayla Harrison, the most sought-after free agent in MMA. Where will she land up? Where will she land? Where will she end up, I should say. There is a lot of interest in her. Of course, the UFC coming strong now.